What's up, guys? So yeah, I don't really like this soap, or the puck that I have at least, because it's awful. So what I did was in this tub. You can't really see. Maybe you can see the puck a little bit. Well, there's the water. Um, I put that in here for. It's been about 4.5 days now. Someone requested, or not requested, but let me know that they did this to their puck that wasn't good. Put it in water for 5 days. It sounds awful. So if you guys remember, this puck I had graded it, so it was probably about that big in diameter. It's definitely twice the size, maybe a little over twice the size of what it was. So I'm gonna empty the water in this thing. This is full of water. You can see it's murky water. I mean, it's just you know. So we're gonna empty the water. Yeah, this puck is for sure at least twice the size. So it's almost as big as the bottom of the bowl. So that's what that's what we're gonna shave with today. So, it gets back to the blooming thing. I had better success if you go watch one of the Mitchell's Wolfat videos. I had better success when I bloomed the soap, but I didn't bloom it for 5 days. Look at this. I didn't bloom it for 5 days. I bloomed it for like, a couple of hours. So, yeah, there is a ton of water in that puck. Whew. All right. And that puck, it's like gooey ooey. Like, it's bad. All right. Oh my goodness. Wet the face a little bit. I'm gonna use my RazoRock 24 millimeter Barber synthetic. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water on the bristles, and then this will just kind of slide around like that. So I'm gonna kind of do it up here, but I'm just gonna load the heck out of it. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. I'm hoping it's better than the typical, Mitchell's Wolfat that doesn't really stay on your face. It dissipates very easy. So this is very, I don't know if gloopy is the right word, but look, I'll show you. I'll pick some lather up. It's like, I don't know what to call this. Like, I just had a huge thing fall into the sink. Like I said, when I picked the puck up, it was pretty slick. This is kind of nasty. It really is. I have it all over the place. But if it works, this bowl may be specifically for Mitchell's Wolfat until I can kind of, I don't know, get something else to put it in, or, oh man, it is kind of, I don't even know what to compare it to. It's just kind of gross. Yeah, it's like just falling everywhere. Kind of reminds me of, what's that, like marshmallow fluff, I think. That's really what it reminds me of. It is building somewhat of a dense lather. Much better than typical. Let me put that down and work with what I have. See if we can get where we want to be. Clean this mess up. My goodness. The razor is still in Memphis, Tennessee. So at this rate, it may never be here. For the next shave, I do have some soaps to show you guys. Summer Break Soaps, History 101. You could vote on that. Or, where's the other one? Here. Katie's Bubbles, Barnegat Bay. This is their take on a bay rum type scent. You could just comment down below. Whichever has the most comments is what I will use in the next shave. So you can see it's still dissipating a little bit. We're gonna roll with it because I'm really curious to see if it changed any. I mean, it has to still be the same slickness, I would assume. So, all right, let's get to it. Yeah, so I don't think that this worked. I forgot who commented, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. You know what though? That was my synthetic. I'm gonna rinse out the synthetic now. I'm gonna soak my Badger while I'm doing my first pass here, and we'll go in with the 28 millimeter super high density knot from Maggard, Badger knot, and see how that does lathering. All right, so get my brush clean. I'm gonna fill up my little container here, a little bit of water. Put my Maggard, completely dry Maggard in there. And we'll kind of let that soak for a second while I'm doing my first pass. So yeah, it's dissipating. It's not as bad as what I would typically see out of Mitchell's Wolfat, but it's still poor, no doubt. It is cold here. It's supposed to get down to 16 degrees tonight. So if it does that, I don't know. It's going to be bad. We're just not equipped, you know. Louisiana is not equipped for extremely cold temperatures. So today I worked from the house. Tomorrow we will probably work from the house too. The roads get icy, you know, the state doesn't really have like a, I don't know, a salt reserve or whatever you want to call it, like a whole bunch of trucks, salt trucks ready to go. So what's normal for most northern states is something that will shut Louisiana down, basically, you know. So it feels okay. I mean, you know, typical Mitchell's Wolfat feel, which is always, I've always said that Mitchell's Wolfat felt fine as far as post shave or during the shave. You know, I've never had a problem with how it felt. It's just, and it's very slick, but it dissipates. You know, it's those type of things that I don't really like about Mitchell's Wolfat. All right, so we're going to take this out of the water. We're going to kind of wring it out a little bit, and we'll just go straight back to the puck. I want to load it heavy. I want to get a lot on here. I'm just curious to see how it's going to react. You know? But having to do this to a puck, you know, it's a bit much. I mean, I don't think anyone would deny that. And I can't say, I used to think when I first bought this, maybe it's something I'm doing. I tried everything. I mean, you can go back and watch the videos. I tried everything I could think of. Tried everything I thought of. Tried everything that I looked up. So we're looking okay there. Not too bad. And nothing worked. So then I've tried, I don't know, 60, 70 soaps since then, total. It's not me. I'm not the problem lathering the soap. It's the soap. Not to mention I did get another little sample of Mitchell's Wool Fat, not from one of my buddies, and that one worked perfectly fine. He's had that since 2015, 2016, something like that, is what he said. So just an older pup. Trying to really scrub, see if I can get some. Yeah, it's definitely thicker than. Wow, we have stuff everywhere. I do think it's still going to dissipate though. I don't know what it is about Mitchell's Wool Fat that makes it dissipate. They've added too much of something or too little of something. I remember watching. I don't remember whose video it was. I don't think it was Peter Charkalis at Ariana and Evans. It may have been not Dr. John's. What is it? The guy, Uncle John. Uncle John's soap. I don't remember, but some soap maker, some wet shaving soap maker, was talking about ingredients and soaps and that type of thing. And one thing he was talking about was if you have too much of this ingredient or not enough, like you'll get foamy or very, very light lathers that dissipate extremely fast. So again, I'm not a soap maker. I don't know the specifics, but this soap has that issue. Again, at least the puck that I own. I can't speak for every puck. But the puck that I have, garbage. Somebody mentioned that my technique has gotten much better from when I first started straight razor shaving. And I went back and watched, I think it was my first Gold Dollar 208 shave, and yeah, it's much better. I'm still not, I wouldn't even consider myself like a very good straight razor shaver, but look, dissipation. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself like a very good straight razor shaver, but I'm above beginner at this point. Same thing with my honing, I can put a great edge, in my opinion. I can put a great edge on a blade, but I still, what have I, in reality, I've honed probably under 100 blades, so in no way, shape, or form am I wouldn't even say I'm an amateur. I would still say I'm a newbie as far as honing is concerned. I just haven't honed enough. Ooh. Well, I can tell you, and I've always said this, Mitchell's Wool Fat is perfectly fine for slickness. It is perfectly fine for, post-shave, if you will. But as far as like, during the shave lather, nah. It ranks very poorly in my eyes. But I wanted to try this. It clearly has not worked. But it's okay. It's not a big deal. I mean, the puck is, if I can straight razor shave with it, yeah, it does its job. It just sucks that I have to relather before I'm done with the pass, That's all. And really, that's not even a big deal. But, it's just, I don't have to do that with other soaps. So, I'm wearing a Star Wars. Alrighty. Hopefully she's done. She's not going to wake up the baby. Baby's sleeping. Yep. So, you guys have any questions? You can email me. You can put them in the comment section below. I answer every single comment. It may take me, some time, like 24 hours or so. Typically, I think most people in here can agree that I typically answer pretty quickly, within a couple hours at least. But sometimes I don't. I'm busy with other things or whatever. But yeah, all of South Louisiana shut down. Banks were closed. I mean, you name it, it was closed today. And for good reason, like I said, Lots of bridges here. Lots of bridges. And so if you have your employees come to work and something happens, you're not necessarily liable, of course, if they're driving their own personal vehicles and whatnot, but, you'd probably feel like you were liable. I don't know why I put it on my cheek here. We're just going to do like a little neck brace pass here. So yeah, like I said, lather still poor. Not anything that oh wow, that went like down my shirt. Nothing to write home about. No new what I would consider like magic sprouting beans, miracle type stuff that happened with soaking the puck. Yeah, it blew up. It got double its size, so I guess that means I could use it twice the amount. No, but seriously, I don't. Nothing crazy. I mean, I just put it on my neck. It was pretty thick too, and look, it's dissipating. pretty good shave though. I mean, overall, you know, my face feels good. So. We talked about this previously, or, you know, not that long ago, maybe a couple of months, but like series that you watched when you were a kid. And like I had said, Saved by the Bell was one that I watched a lot when I was a kid. So I've been on Hulu. They actually have Saved by the Bell. So I've started on season 1, episode 1, and I'm on the 4th season now. And I think it goes all the way, if I remember correctly, it goes all the way to when they were in college, I think. High school, college, I think it was college. But yeah. So that's the shave. Let me get a little more of a rinse here with cold water. So yeah, you know, Mitchell's Wolf fat, meh. I'm not, still not sold on it. I think it's still trash. Seriously. Is it as bad as, you know, Dr. Pooh or, what's that other one that Lingophile sent? Duke Cannon's, whatever, cream or something. No, it's not that bad. But because you can actually get like a shave with this, you know, without too much trouble. It's pretty slick. It's definitely slick. Smell, meh, it's just plain. But slickness and post shave are, you know, perfectly fine. So because of that, yes, they're better than Dr. Pooh and Duke Cannon. But as far as my rating goes, if Dr. Pooh and Duke Cannon are zeros, this is like a 2, 3, maybe. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining me for the shave. I appreciate you watching, and hopefully that razor comes in so we can... Later, guys.